All right, I don't know who the hell is up, but I was sleepy. I'm over here getting some spiritual work done. So I won't be going to sleep anytime soon, even though I was sleepy. Thought I would come on here and talk about um, angry, bitter, and lonely men in social media. Hold on, I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to get in here. I've got to get this off of my chest. I have got to talk about this. You know, the level of stalking and harassment on YouTube is just off the chain. And I just wanted to come and point a couple of things out. First of all, when you get a bunch of black people on a platform, they can't behave worth a damn, okay? Let me just tell you. They just can't behave. And it depends on what type of black person you're talking about. But this particular black person that I'm talking about, or this type of person, because there's actually several of them that I'm dealing with right now. And when you reject them, when they are rejected, and literally rejected by every woman in their life. Literally, they're upset, they're bitter. And, there's a couple of them that are constantly focused on me. And I'm sorry, I'm not sub to this guy. I don't go and look at his Facebook. I don't go and look at his pics. I don't go and look at his rap videos. I don't go and look at none of his content like that. You know why? Because I believe that he is unattractive. It's not just his looks that I believe are very unattractive. It is his general disposition in life. Now, when you look on the flip side, this person is obsessed with me, subscribed to me, constantly talking about me. If you notice, I don't really talk about dudes in social media. I don't, because they're irrelevant. And I just find it hilarious that when you reject a dude and he's upset about it, that all of his other buddies will sit there and allow him to embarrass himself by obsessing. I'm sorry. If a woman is unattractive, why are you always up in her grill? Oh my God, get off social media. Oh my God, you're so ugly, yet I just can't stop looking at you. And you know what? This is when you realize that there is somebody that has either a crush on you or some kind of obsession with you, and they are actually attracted to you because for some reason there are men that are ignorant enough to talk dirty about you when they know they can. When you look at the whole flip side, I don't have to talk about this dude. Why? Because I don't feel rejected. I love the fact that he rejected me. Love it. Just absolutely. It's actually a compliment. Okay. The fact that I don't get along with this dude because me and him are like two different things, two different people. But I find it hilarious that you're literally subscribed to my channel. You won't stop looking at my channel, but yet I'm so unattractive to you. Nah, buddy, I'm sorry. And you know what? This is where I think that men need to start checking other men in social media. But of course, we have other rejected rejects who are lonely. And I've never, ever, ever, ever seen somebody in social media. I mean, these guys are thirsty. They're thirsty. When they realize that they're not going to get any play, from you, instead of them moving on. And see, this is, it definitely tells you what they do in their personal life. So if you are a woman and you are thinking about dating that person, you better believe that if they would do something like that to a woman in social media that they've never met and would never meet, imagine just how thirsty they are to the actual women that were in their life. I mean, when you think about it, when somebody just says, "Hey, I'm not interested in you, buddy," and they're literally that angry that first of all, the fact that you would be bringing up a woman in social media to talk about her daily means that you are obsessed with her, means that you are madly and passionately in love with her. And guys, I was just on here a few days ago talking about these females that do that, but I got to talk about these men that do that. I got to talk about this because I actually only have an issue with one person, one, and he's the dustiest dude. Like, he's a dusty. He's a dusty for life, literally. You know how long ago I rejected this dude? 2 years ago, and he is still talking about it. And that's how you can tell that this person is probably known for being a certain type of way, which is probably mentally ill, because a person that would do that in social media is like, look, when you hear it, and it's kind of like you've already told this person to stop bringing up your name and they can't do it. So then you flag them. Because I feel that a dude that keeps doing that, if he continues to do that to a woman, bully a woman online just because she did not give him any play, the only thing that's going to make them learn from their mistakes is to flag them. This is embarrassing for a lot of Black men because YouTube is not a dating site. I never made any promises to this dude, and he is extremely bitter, extremely bitter, extremely, that I rejected him. Period. And you know what? I'm going to say this because I am a spiritualist. My spirits take issue with somebody that keeps repeating the same thing over and over again, because guess what my spirits are going to start feeling like? They are going to start feeling like that person is attempting to put some kind of curse out there. Oh, yeah, honey. You have got to understand that being thirsty can end you up being hexed. You can end up cursed being thirsty. I know that there's a lot of men out there that don't understand that. Okay, a woman rejects you. She's obviously into somebody else. And you know what's so weird? Ladies, let me tell y'all something. If any of y'all women out there are having this problem, please understand that when a man begins to bully you and insult you, he in love. He in love with you. Okay. I don't have to come on here and insult him at all. As you notice, I'm not insulting his looks at all, even though he is very unattractive to me. Very, and like some of the people that he talks about, like he'll say, oh, this person is ugly and look like a monkey. But that person is attractive to me. And this person literally looks like a smashed bug. Literally. So I don't watch his channel. I don't watch his content. And because, and see, here's the whole thing about it. I have nothing to gain by this dude following me around. He literally has nothing to do with the spirits, nothing. He don't have nothing to do with nothing. He's irrelevant. in the grand scheme of things. But on a regular basis, he's talking about me. He shares the screen where he's playing my content. It is a trip. Why are these men not embarrassed? Because you think that just because you're insulting me, that people are actually buying that? No, not only do you not think that I'm unattractive, you don't think I'm unattractive. You can't stop looking at me. You want to convince everybody else that you think that I'm unattractive, and the reason why is because you know that I rejected you and didn't even owe you nothing. This is sad for a 40 something year old man to be doing that in 2019. And I can imagine that in the year 2020, he's probably going to be doing the same thing because nobody is interested. Nobody wants a dusty. Nobody wants somebody that has nothing. Nobody wants somebody that lives in their basement, in their mother's basement. That's not my fault that nobody wants you. And every single day, I guess until he feels better, literally it's been 2 years. And all I did was had a 5-minute conversation on the phone. That you got to be extremely thirsty to latch on to a woman in social media that wants nothing to do with you. Follow her around, talk about her every day. Who are you trying to convince? Really, I'm so ugly and this and that, but you can't stop looking at me, can you? Oh, I'm pretty sure that you're not sitting up here all up in my grill every single day because you think I look so terrible. That's not what's going on. And see, this is the whole thing though. No woman first of all, I don't need any man to validate me. I don't need men for validation. I love to have fun with men, fall in love with the dude that I'm with. He's not there for validation, even though I enjoy his compliments. So it's so weird. And, I think people need to start checking their behavior. That's why your channel's going to end up getting flagged. And, here's what Spirit wants you to learn a lesson. Stop getting angry at people. First of all, there's no compatibility. He's a Sagittarius. I don't date Sagittariuses. So there's literally no compatibility with me and this person. But yet literally, he will not get over it. What is up with black men that can't get over stuff? If you're incompatible with a woman, you're just incompatible. You may even be attracted to me, which we all know that you are, but there's other elements about you as a man that a woman is going to reject. You see what I'm saying? So for me, I'm just like, this is very interesting. And you know what? A lot of the women that chase this man around, they're mad at me because they know that he's talking about me because he's angry because he can't have me. So then this leads to stalkers and females in social media that are actually jealous of me because he gives me that kind of negative attention. It just has a domino effect. So I want to say to all those women, because those women on his platform really want him. I don't, right? When he talks negatively about me, those women get jealous. You know why those women get jealous? Because they know, because women are very intuitive. They know that the reason why he's on their shoe and you ugly, and I just, and you don't talk about somebody every single day that you're not attracted to. So all of these women are sitting there listening to him talk about me and obsess over me. And they get jealous of me too. And so this is why I don't like this guy, because he's nothing but a roach, literally. Bye. Literally, this guy's a roach. I don't want nothing to do with him. He tried to tell me that the only reason why my business was popping is because of him, even though he don't have nothing. He don't have anything. Literally. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I want to tell you. He gonna keep getting flagged down. Okay. He kept coming up in my reading today, too. This dude that I've never met kept coming up in my reading. Shoot. She ugly. Shoot. You don't talk about a woman every single day. And it's not depressing for me, whoever you are. That's depressing for the person that I'm talking about. I'm happy. Okay. But I just think it's very interesting. This is what I do. I'm a content creator. I create content. I think that it's a very interesting conversation. Yeah, it's extremely depressing for Mr. Thirst Bucket. It's extremely, not only should it be depressing to a man acting like that, but it should also be embarrassing. You should be embarrassed sitting over there obsessing over a woman that you claim that you're not attracted to. And then also the stupid women that you have following you, because none of these women have anything to do with me. Those are all the ignorant people that are on his platform. He don't pay my bills. He don't bring me no clients. In fact, he's a dust bunny compared to me. Literally a dust bucket. He has nothing. And he's hating and he's jealous. I bet if I was broke as he was, he would probably have no problem with admitting to how he felt. Truly. I find it hilarious. Well, guess what? Your thirst is going to continue to get you flagged. Not because what you're saying is hurting my feelings, but I don't want you mentioning me on your platform at all. You're not allowed to use my name. You're not allowed to reference to me. Literally, this is what's happening. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's the same dude that was watching my Facebook too. He probably trolling my Facebook as well. I just wanted to point out how many desperate, thirsty, lonely men there are in social media. Yeah, that is depressing for those men. I really, really feel bad for you that you don't have anything else in life but to stalk and harass women online that you don't know and that you've never met. I find it hilarious. In fact, it's to me, at some point, really, you become a joke and I start to laugh at you. You see what I'm saying? So it just cracks me up. I'm so sorry that you men are upset. Y'all are the same ones that are stalking my Facebook. Y'all are the same ones that have my name in y'all mouth constantly. And y'all getting dealt with today. I know it's depressing. I know. Hit the thumbs up while you at it. It's depressing. Hopefully we'll get some kind of resonance of a life for you guys so that you can stop shamelessly stalking women in social media. This is sad for you. And then for you to sit over there and try to convince your entire audience that you're not into me at all, that's really funny. But yet you talk about me every single day. Mm-hmm. And another thing, a lot of those women over there on those people platforms, they donate, and they get very upset that for some reason. See, for me, I'm not gonna get jealous over a woman getting negative, disrespectful attention. But there's also desperate, lonely women on here that they get upset because he just can't keep my name out of his mouth. He just can't do it. And um I will tell you that the shit needs to be addressed. Yes, it does. You know, I'm listen, it's not anything to get depressed about, but it is something that needs to be addressed because I have the right to come on this platform and practice and put my videos up without some perverted, dusty muskrat watching me all the time. And you can't really control who watches you. I wish that I could block out his whole IP address from being able to watch me. You know what? Some of these channels on here actually have certain IP addresses blocked from being able to watch them. I noticed that. I think you can still pull it up on your phone, but I've actually went to certain channels and like all of the content just kind of closes off. So there is actually probably a way that you could do that, but you would probably have to, know the inner workings of YouTube or either have some kind of inside connect. Because some people don't need to be watching me. Literally, it must have been an angel that even led this dude to me. Like somebody like him wouldn't even be able to say hello to me if we were not in social media. He would never even look, I can guarantee you that if it was real life and not on YouTube, this man would be too afraid to approach me. That is how low his self-esteem is. He wouldn't even be able to walk up to me and say hello. But being on YouTube, mixing it with alcohol, the marijuana that he smokes, and coffee, gives him some resonance of bravery. Because, I mean, okay, well, we know that in real life he wouldn't be talking crazy, but in real life he would have never gotten a conversation out of me, ever. Curly Letty, I have no idea. You said why a lot of men go for women who are obviously wrong for them, but treat the good women like dirt. I don't know. I'm a good woman and I don't get treated like dirt. I don't know why men be doing that. Those aren't men, in my opinion. Here's an even better question. Why would a man be obsessing over a woman that is like literally, I'm out of your league? That's the problem, is that I'm out of this dude's league. He wishes that I would ever give him the time of day. That's the problem. I'm telling y'all what I know. And as a woman in social media, I'm a business owner. I'm serious about my business. And this man has tried to purposely insert himself into my personal life all the time, as if you gonna ever convince my man that I'm not good enough for him, or as if you're ever gonna convince him that I'm unattractive. You would love to be able to convince him that I'm unattractive, but he'll never feel that way. But you have to convince others that you think I'm unattractive. And the reason why men do this is because they feel inadequate. Well, I'm not here to validate you. It's not my job as a woman to smile at you, be polite to you. See, this is where men got things messed up in society. Well, Curly Letty, again, women are not your personal conquests, and it will never happen, ever. So he might as well let it go. Because, I mean, he over there in deep in love. I mean, he is deep. Like, you can even tell by the way he talks. Shoot, I can't have that woman. He want me so bad he can taste it. And all of the women on his platform have to know that. But see, he tries to cover it up. But then why don't you ask him? Because if I was his woman, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, why are you always talking about this woman? But see, those other women have tried to convince themselves of something And I'm like, look, y'all remember RPJ? RPJ was obsessed with me. His name was Reginald Jones. He was obsessed with me. Okay. Ain't nobody heard from him. And then I also ended up going to jail. This man was visiting. He was, he liked to date outside his race. You know that he was over there visiting his woman. And this woman, I'm still friends with her. This woman said this, she contacted me. She said, I was dating him and he literally would not stop talking about you. Really nice white lady. She was like, you were so pretty too. You know what I'm saying? Complimenting me because she's like, this man will not, like, all night long. He was at my house downloading your videos and up and literally up using this woman's internet to talk about me. And then these men will claim that they have relationships with women, actual real life relationships. There is no way in hell that I'm going to be personally involved with a dude and he's online obsessing over another woman. I would start to get insulted as a woman because I'd be like, wait a minute, you constantly on here talking about this other woman. Oh, babe, she ugly. I don't want her. No, no, that ain't what's happening. So for me, I'm just like, be this is the reason why a lot of people can't stand black men. This is the exact reason. I am a black woman on here as a practitioner. I run a black owned business, and every single day, a black man is trying to throw shade at me because he can't have me. Women in business should not have to deal with that. Bad enough he don't have no respect for himself. He don't have no respect for women. That's bad enough. But and I, honestly, spirit is telling me that eventually this man is going to disappear because he going to end up with his IP address blocked. YouTube has done that. YouTube has blocked people and banned people from the site. They have. And that's exactly what can happen to this dude. Some people don't have enough self-control. For me, I was pissed off earlier because I am tired of men that I have never met trolling, stalking, harassing, reacting to my posts, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm here to run my business, but I also have the right to have a life. So you know what? It has been so annoying dealing with effeminate, tired, destructive, loser black men. This guy is an example of that. This is the reason why people hate black men. This is the reason why y'all get a bad rap. The exact same reason, because y'all don't have no honor, dignity, or integrity at all. Like, and for y'all black men to sit up here and watch this, and we all know that it's a loser. We all know that. Okay. And spirits handle him. That's why he can't stop talking about me. It has turned into a spiritual war because he's angry because things in his life are not going well. So I've been done hexed him and cursed him, and it ain't nothing he can do to remove it. Okay. And obviously he can't, because if he were able to remove it, he wouldn't still be talking about me. Okay. And y'all know what kind of hex he got on him. He got a couple of different ones. He need to let go of that one that's in love with me. That way the other hex won't affect him. And then it's like, don't nobody care about that. Like, everybody that is a part of his platform should tell him how dumb he is. Everybody should. But instead, black men don't check other black men when they doing something wrong. They don't. They let them, they allow each other to make fools of themselves. They do. There is no way in hell I could ever respect somebody that would continue to do that. Literally, I had maybe one or two conversations with this dude on the phone, one or two, before he got banned. So he's very, 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 very far away in every way of the sense. And that curse done also kicked in on him. So he mad about that. It's sad when a woman that you've never met in social media has to curse you. And it ain't them other women's cursing him. Because if it were those other women, he would be talking about them all the time. He never not talks about me. So what does that let you know? It lets you know he's obsessed. It's extremely embarrassing to be a black person with men running around here behaving that way. And then this person always trying to make you a part of their platform. He's a bum. Everybody knows it. He tries to combine his name with yours. So he started calling me Bum Miller. No, it's Jamila, and that means beautiful. Okay, that means beautiful child. Whiffed and didn't even get a sniff of it. Hello. It's sad though. I'm telling y'all the truth, man. And then we'll sit up there and go, I'm a player. It's your player partner. I'm a pimp. And it's like, dude, you are a joke. That's my critique of the day for this dude. Like, you a joke, and everybody on your platform know you a joke. The only reason why they even support that is because they love to see you play out yourself as a joke. Y'all notice how I don't talk about this person ever? Y'all notice how I don't even address this person? And I'm not really, what I am doing is turning doo-doo into gold. That's what I do. So that's why I'm on here talking about it in an intelligent way so that people that are speaking my same language can understand it, because, that language that person speaks from comes from um, being broke. He's very broke. He's very upset at me because I make way more money than him. That's number one. He's upset that he can't have me. He's upset that he can't be me. So that's why he tries to combine people's names. It's like, but dude, I am worth millions and you're worth, literally, your net worth is probably $10,000. That's what you're going to earn throughout your YouTube career, when I have already earned hundreds of thousands. This is sad. Even the views, this dude has literally 13,000 views compared to I think I probably got like maybe 3 million, 4 million on this channel. So it's not only that, so he's angry and upset that I'm more successful than him. Black men, y'all gonna have to, the black men that act like that, and good black men need to check that at all costs. That's what he needs to be checked on. But see, here's the thing. Even more intelligent black men have a tendency to not show respect for the black woman. And that's a problem. We're going to deal with that, though. We're going to deal with that, hon. You know who's disrespecting black love? Black men. Black men are the ones that's doing it. He's one of them. No respect. And you know why? Because he can't have, ain't nobody gonna be with him. He's cursed. Ain't nobody that he wondering why he can't find nobody. He ain't riding out to the sunset for Becky. He ain't doing that. That ain't what he doing. Ain't gonna be no Becky. Ain't gonna be no Big Bertha. He likes to call people Big Bertha. It ain't gonna be no Little Bertha. There is not going to be any women that are going to give this man the time of day. That is the hex that is on him. First of all, it's so that we can protect the women out there. So there's nobody that's going to deal with him. Okay. A man like that will come into your life and he will exist as nothing but a curse. And y'all women better understand that, especially you little silly women that's running around chasing behind them, which I don't even really think it's women because they're nameless, faceless trolls. So that literally it's kind of like, I understand your position, which is a position of being destitute, which is a position of loneliness, anger. And he's getting released, by the way. We got ritual coming up on the 31st. Because if it is the last thing that I do, it's going to be to drive him off of YouTube. And you know why I got to drive him off of YouTube? Because there's not enough room on YouTube for me and his filth and shade. He won't shut up. I am like, you know what's sad is that I'm a woman and this black man, I am his arch enemy. I am his arch enemy. He is so effeminate that he has made a woman his enemy. He's a and these are the type of black men that get supported on their behavior. And you know, it's fine because I feel like if a black man is doing something stupid, let him. Let him continue to embarrass himself. Let him continue to dig himself deeper in that hole where he belongs. Because he gonna dig himself so deep that he ain't gonna never be able to climb up out of there. You got to stop being obsessed with people that don't like you. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm doing some work on the demon of obsession and the demon of jealousy. And I started this work earlier today. So that's probably why he was over there thinking about me, because he's the demon of poverty, he's the demon of jealousy, and he's the demon of obsession. Okay. And here's my whole thing about it. He sits over on his platform and collects $20 in donations, but yet he feels that he has the right to compare himself to me, somebody that literally changes lives every single day. And you know what? He don't have the right to even put himself in the same category. I mean, literally, you know what I can see happening? I can see him either getting gum cancer or throat cancer or something, because somebody like him should not have a goddess's name in his mouth. And this is going to be a serious problem for him because he has already been warned so many times. Don't mention me over there on your destitute platform. Your platform don't bring me nothing. Your energy brings me nothing. The only thing that I keep doing is coming on here and making a complete fool out of this idiot. You know what's so sad? You see these white women that are witches on here, they don't go through that. You see even other black women, but because I am mildly attractive to this guy, I have to be stalked, harassed every single day and have my name dragged through the mud because he can't have me. And these are the type of black men that are being supported on this platform. But I guess if you could call that support, you know, he collected $3 in donation. Whoop-de-doo. You know what I'm saying? and you know what? It's like this for me. It does validate me. His hatred validates what I'm doing. And then see, here's the whole thing. Whenever the demon of poverty has a problem with you, you better believe that a bunch of money getting ready to come on in. Because he be seeing that money. He was pocket watching homeless people. This is how destitute and deplorable this person is. You know what? I'm not dissing somebody that's poor. I'm not. But when you are clearly somebody that wants to hate on somebody else, the reason why I earn the money that I earn is because that's what I want. And a man like him that is of very little means and has no bills, no responsibility. This is somebody that literally is using borrowed air conditioner, borrowed water, borrowed internet. Nothing is in his name. What makes you think that even if you did pay your own bills and pay your own way, that your opinion would even matter? I mean, literally, it's bad enough that he don't support himself or his children. Okay, I'm on here every day supporting my children while he gets to run around and deflect away from the fact that he does not do anything feasible to support his children, his 9, 7, 8, 9 children that he got. And you guys wonder why. Because I feel like this, his children would be at a better advantage if people would tear him down. Because regardless of what you say, I pay child support for children for my children. I pay child support for my child who lives in another state. And he can't even support his kids that live right down the street from him. And even if he did earn more money, you think it would be going to them children? No. He would find some kind of way to steal from the system of the government. He would. And, I just feel like this. I'm not going to take any legal action, but literally, I'm giving him his last straw because he got to get flagged. And that's exactly what's going to happen to him. Okay? That's exactly what's going to happen to him. See, if this channel gets flagged, y'all know I could go and set up another channel and be up and running within 2 days, within a day. I'd have clients within a day. Him on the other end, he is scraping and scrimping for attention on here. Period. I'm set for life, buddy. Anytime I want to make money, the money's going to come in. Anytime I want. See, this is where you as a black man, you have your priorities all out of whack. And maybe if you would have had your priorities where they should have been, instead of chasing after what you call some PUSSY. See, this is where a lot of these men, because see, I've gotten to the point. See, I can date. I can make relationship plans. You know why? Because I have worked for what I have, and see, now that I am established. But this man ain't even never got off the ground. He ain't even never left his mama's driveway. You see what I'm saying? So his priorities really are going to have to get where they need to be, because there's no way that a man that doesn't even take care of his own children and never did is going to insult me, somebody that works hard, takes care of other people's children as well, spiritually. Very good at what I do. Very, very good at what I do. Okay. So it's going to be some stuff that's going to come about very soon with that, because y'all know I've been dealing with sexual. That's called, say, you know what it is, Curly Lady? It's called sexual harassment. And when YouTube gets all of the videos that he's made about me, talking about my body, talking about me, they're going to recognize the sexual harassment. And then see, that could potentially put YouTube in jeopardy, because it would be a lawsuit. I literally have a sexual harassment lawsuit against YouTube because of this. If a woman has turned you down, said no, I don't care who I was beefing with. They be like, well, well, and you know what he'll do, Curly Letty, you know what he'll do? He'll start whining. Well, you didn't say this to old boy, and you're dating him and you're involved with him as if it's any of his business. You see what I'm saying? So he wanted to be in his place, is where he wanted to be. You see what I'm saying? And really, literally, nothing that I do in my personal life is YouTube's business. We literally cannot be on YouTube together because this guy started to stalk and harass people. So you know what I'm saying? And it's like, let me tell you something. It's called karma and it's going to always come back on you. It's called karma and it's going to always come back on you. Okay. Anyway, y'all, I got to go. I'll see y'all later. Love and light.